Good evening, my name is Lamontris, Jessie.
I am Caleb Hill.
My name is Beal.
Hi, my name is Mallory Lawson, and I'm going to be talking about the analogies and common mistakes made in long jump. So the first analogy is standing sprint. So basically, it would be like start your engine, rev your engine. And this is for the beginning of your approach, which should be a part of your routine. The second one is running through shallow water. So a lot of people say this when you want to get your drive leg up to your chest, and it's like the running leg action. And this is a part of the approach phase. Number 3 is like swinging on trapeze. It's to keep, this is for the takeoff and flight phase, and it's useful to teach them to keep their arms in the air. So a lot of people would say this in long jump, you want to get your arms in the air. You don't want to have them by yourself. Number 4 is see your feet. This is in the flight phase, and it's important to teach athletes to lead with their knees and stretch out their lower legs. And if you don't see your feet, then you're not getting very far in your jump. Number 5 is land in a squat like a frog. This is for the last phase, which is called the landing phase, and it's teaching athletes to not land straight up. And if you land straight up, you're going to fall backwards, and that's going to reduce your score, and you want to land before your feet in long jump so your score could be further, or so your score doesn't reduce backwards, because if you land behind your feet, you're going to get a lower score. For the common errors, there are 5 common errors you can make. The first one is your run-up may be too long. And this mistake is categorized as a refined mistake because for some athletes, it's not easy to correct. And a common run-up stride for 15-year-olds is 14 to 16 strides. The second one is slowing down while approaching the takeoff board. This is also categorized as refined because it's the effects of the run-up being too long. And to help this is develop a shorter run-up and try relaxing the focus on hitting the board while teaching a buildup of speed along the runway. The third one is landing with feet apart. This is categorized as a retry because it's very easy to correct and it's a very common mistake. Like if you land with your feet too far apart, that's very common. And to emphasize this and provide feedback, you can try like drawing a circle in the sand where your feet should land. For the fourth one, it's a lack of height, and this is categorized as a rebuild because a lack of height can be caused by a numerous amount of things and can take some time to rebuild. To help the athlete out with this, we can try holding an elastic high jump bar or something similar across the pit as an obstacle for the athletes to clear after takeoff and before landing. Number 5 is poor use of arms, and like the analogy, you want to make it swing like you're swinging on a trapeze. This is a retry because it's categorized as a retry because it's corrected very easily and quick. You can pretend, like I said, like there's a trapeze hanging above the sand pit, and their job will be to run in, jump up to grab the trapeze, and swing on it before landing in the pit. Thank you.
The running long jump should first be taken from a short and moderately paced run-up, ensuring that the athlete does not slow down before takeoff. Throughout the activity, the eyes are focused forward and the body is kept in an upright position until landing. Following a controlled run-up, the last step into the takeoff should be slightly shorter than the others. The athlete should be upright with no backward lean as the foot of the planted takeoff leg strikes the ground in a flat position. As the takeoff leg extends from the hip, knee and ankle, the knee of the other leg drives forcefully forward and up. This punching movement of the knee is assisted at the same time by a powerful drive upwards of the bent arm on the same side as the takeoff leg. This is an explosive extension of the running action.